Alright, I think we're live. I've tested this and this is definitely going to be a crash-free stream. Guaranteed. And if it does crash, it's going to be Streamlabs and there's some weird incompatibility going on. So I've been stopped on many occasions flying from Melbourne to Sydney, but due to time constraints only going to Canberra. So try and stop me. I dare you. I'm gonna choose this one. I'm gonna depart from Melbourne, but we're gonna start it cold. Don't like what they've done with this new satellite thing. I much preferred it when it was just a grey and black thing. Oh, mind you, the gates are a bit better represented, which is good. That one closest to that as possible. 27, I like 27, it's great. Great place to go. Is it actually gacked? Hang on, I'll change the gate. I think I know what's up. I was trying to filter out the that's probably gonna make it more gacked. Oh no, I was trying to filter out the fan. But instead we'll just have more fan. Fuck it, why not? I've changed the settings. Is fan good or bad now? I don't know. I ain't... Oh, does it really? Jason, can you confirm? Oh, okay. Well, I hate to see it. I could actually listen to myself back on stream. That would be... I'll do that. So I'll be AFK, I'll watch it on my phone, hang on. Alright, I'm back. I peeped it on phone. It's coming through good enough for me. But, I'm gonna whack the gate, the noise gate up a bit more. Just so we don't get too much fan or bird noise. Certified girl boss, yeah. You guys have confused me now. Right, so I've set my departure from Melbourne. And we're gonna fly into Canberra. We are a, federal politician, that's why we can get away with this. Which runway looks the easiest to fly into? That looks short, and from this is one of the benefits of the satellite image. I'm pretty sure that's a mountain, so we're flying on 35, and we want to do it at low altitude, and we want the arrival to be. So if we're on 35. We want the ILS for 35Y, I guess? Or is that backwards? Do I want 35Z? Look, to be honest, I don't know. We'll do Y. That'll work. I should get forklift certified. For real, for real. Okay, I think we've got our plan sorted. Airplane, check. Departure, shit. Done. Let's go. Let's see if it crashes. Now, I've deliberately avoided flying this plane for tests, so you can see me try and relearn how to start it from scratch. Hell yeah, I'm ready to fly. That's what I say every time I wake up in the morning. Grind set, you know? Oh god, how do I start this? Alright, we need power first. Excellent. Now I need to turn on the APU. Where do we go from here? It has been a bit of a while. Need APU bleed as well. Where's my mouse cursor gone? Oh, I've lost mouse cursor. huge issues here when you haven't got a mouse cursor. Why is this so glitchy? Okay, so mouse works in menu. Well, that's something, I guess. Gosh darn it. Oh, I probably don't want this interface, I guess. Garbage rubbish. What does that mean? Off, delayed, whatever. Like, give me my mouse back? I think the mouse is back. It's not looking good, this stream already. I want the bleed on. I hate how it highlights. And I've lost the mouse every time I move that shit. Oh, it's back. Okay. Oh, I know why. It's because it's considered a view thing now. Kind of contrasty. Contrasty? Conflicted. How do I just select? Middle mouse goes to that. I'm actually just pressing it wrong. Who knows? Who cares? Can't select things anymore. Why is that? Exclusively for mouse users is what I wanted. Oh, well, fuck it, that works. So if I lose my mouse again. So if arrow keys seem to make me lose it. Oh no, it just goes to the bottom, top left for some reason. It's all under control, everyone. I think we can try starting the engine now. Where would I find that? There we go. I think I need to give them fuel first. So for that I will need to turn the fuel system on. Aha. Don't mind me, just haven't flown for a while. Okay, let's turn crossfeed on. Did I give fuel to the APU? Who knows? We might even have enough engine to start the electricity to start the engine. Ah, I know what I did wrong. I didn't turn the APU on first. I've done everything out of order. I don't think we actually need that shit on. We just need that on. Then generate enough electricity to start said engines. Okay, now I think the engines are firing because I finally managed to turn on the APU. Which I believe still stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. I don't know. So while this shit gets together, I usually like to contact my friends at the ATC who are not robotic at all. Because it's fail RP if you don't contact them properly. I just popped it out of the second screen. Although, it'd probably be better streaming experience if you could actually see it, eh? Fuck it, mask off.
Melbourne ground, Groove Niner 737 IFR to Canberra, ready to copy.
It's a busy day at Melbourne.
Groove Niner 737 is cleared to Canberra Airport.
Usually you should write this down again for fail RP. Runway 9 is,
and maintain 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet.
Departure frequency is 129.4 squawk
So
1202.
I whack 7,000 altitude into the autopilot.
Groove Niner 737 cleared to Canberra Airport as filed. Takeoff runway
Well,
09
I think I can drag them
climb
up
and
across the
maintain
ocean.
7,000 feet. Departure on 129.4 squawk 1202.
That away. We're gonna taxi out and up cross.
Contact ground
Go
on
all the way down and start here
121.7.
hopefully. Let's see if I can remember the controls. Good day. Now we have to request a taxi.
Melbourne ground, Groove Niner 737 with India ready to taxi IFR.
I should probably do. Oh god, the frames with
Groove
streaming.
Niner
Fantastic.
737 taxi to an hold short
Turn
of
on
runway
some lights.
09er via taxiway Alpha Bravo cross runway
I
34
think the
Bravo.
frames will hopefully get a bit better.
Contact tower on
I'm just trying to
120
make it too much of a
decimal 5 when
movie.
ready.
Oh, that's a bit too bright. Damn, I love to see. Also, once the engines are started, we can turn off the APU, and hopefully we don't install the engine. Seatbelts on, and no smoking, please. Did I just wind down the engines? No, they're good. Alright. So, I haven't really prepped anything here, which I should. We'll do that in taxi. So, Shift P, and we get one of these cobbers to come around. Give us a push.
Groove Niner 737, did you copy?
Oh, fuck off. Where's my radio gone? Hang on. Oh, it's down here because I'm a goose.
Taxi to and hold short runway 09er using taxiway Alpha Bravo cross runway 34 Bravo Groove Niner
There's a lot going on now.
737.
So we'll just minimize this again. I hope I don't get that I've got it here. So I pressed Shift P. I think that's because I got the park brake on. Well, I think I've turned the park brake off now. Left control, numpad period key, for those wondering. And we're off. And about 4 frames a second. Whoa! So we're heading, actually heading kind of, yeah, left. Yes. Go back to non-fail RP mode. I'd like to still pop that way. Okay, for now we're going to pop the communications out of said window. Maximum. Restore up. There we go. Drag that across. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. I wish it would resize accordingly. Anyway. Should get some lights on in here. The frames are great if you don't look out. That's why I would look at things. I should have sorted out the autopilot before I started taxing. But anyway. Lovely evening for it. And Shift P to end. And then we'll just throttle out of here, I think. Run over everyone. Go out. This is the most exciting part. Flight Simulator is just getting out. And from there on in, just flying the clouds. It's pretty thrilling. I think we're following this bad boy to get to our active runway. Now, you should probably do, we'll just check. Yeah, that looks good. Bit of a blind spot, but it's all good. And yeah, using still the old Logitech controller, so we're using digital input in a analog world here. What's that? Resize. Oh, we are drifting. Drifting. Oh, there we go. Poor old PC's really struggling with all the stuff I'm asking to do right now. We'll probably auto throttle. Oh, I think that arms automatically once we get into takeoff mode, so don't ignore what I just did then. Just ignore everything. Yeah, there we go. They can't stop me. Andrew Barr in Canberra. Oop. Yeah, see, sometimes the old button on the controller, on the joystick doesn't actually respond immediately. Have a bit of a shaky start. And then try not to cross the old bars. There we go.
Melbourne Tower Groove 9er 737 at runway
excellent
09er
frame rate.
ready for departure IFR to Canberra.
And we'll put the flaps down, I guess. Oh, we should probably turn the ignition off. I want to blow out the starter motor.
0.03 wind 348 at 19er. Cleared for
Fuck
takeoff
it.
runway
That looks like some flaps we could use. Ah, the altimeter 3003. So I will slowly but surely. Why is that so slow? I made updates to the game since I last played it, and well, they've changed things.
Groove 9er
Yes, I know.
737 acknowledged. Last transmission.
It looks like we've
Cleared
got
for takeoff
climb
runway 09er Groove 9er
activated
737.
and nav navigated when we switch into autopilot.
Melbourne Tower Rex tree 9er tree 86 miles northwest inbound 4DM runway 09er
I
approach.
think I know what's happening too. There's actually debris on the buttons I use for left and right on
Rex
the
tree
ground.
9er tree 8 Melbourne Tower. Altimeter tree 0.03 wind 348 at 19er. Cleared VLR DME runway 09er approach.
Oh no. That cobber is landing on the same runway I'm on, so we gotta go.
Cleared 4DM runway 09er approach Rex tree 9er tree 8.
He's using 4 like a fucking nerd. Now, I'm an expert at all things taking off and handing it over to autopilot, so this should be a breeze. Absolute breeze. The old drift left, shoot right. Classic strategy that all pilots use. Oh, I reckon I'm gonna speed right about now. The old wobbly 1-2, and we're up. Z for autopilot, I think. Yes, activate please. And I should probably put the flaps up.
Groove 9er 737 contact
Yeah,
Melbourne
I
departure
guess.
on 129.4. Good day.
That beep you can hear is the, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the ILS receiver beacon. Oh, we're gonna stall. Put the flaps up a bit too early there. I'm looking at this thing, and if I put the flaps
Groove
up,
9er 737, did you copy?
thrust level. If I put the flaps up, I hit my stall speed. Yes, I copied. God damn it! Why does the ATC keep disappearing? I think we're doing a mad circle because the autopilot
Going to
doesn't
129er
really know what to
Groove
do
9er 737.
in Melbourne. Specifically, I think we're doing a 360 to try and get onto our track there. Sounds horrifically like we are making an absolutely stellar
2,500.
Why did it get out of control?
Melbourne departure Groove 9er 737 is at 3,100 feet, climbing 7,000
You all saw that,
feet.
yeah? We're overspeeding. Probably because I should have put the flaps up there.
737 Melbourne departure altimeter 30.03. Continue as planned.
Let's try that again. So, for all the IRL players that are at Melbourne, they just all saw me do what we call an absolute hella death spiral right now. So the flight director should say we should be trying to follow, the autopilot should be trying to align us with that on the corner there. But it ain't. It's probably because I've done something horrifically wrong. At least auto throttle I think is working. Flaps are up, gears up, good, good, good. You know what, we're just gonna hand fly this bad boy for a bit because why not? Also, I think I've cacked the autopilot somehow.
Groove 9er 737, contact Melbourne.
Yeah, I'll contact him once I get back on track, Papa.
Good day.
I want it desperately to try and follow that line.
737, please acknowledge.
Yeah, I'll acknowledge.
Going to 124.0 Groove 9er 737.
This is how we all usually acknowledge. There we go. Okay, I think it's captured the old. I think we're on track, everyone. We should probably get an altitude increase, I guess, and like communicate. So that's how we usually exit Melbourne, is by going in a bit of what we call an S shape, nearly crashing then heading out. But we're all good now.
737 Melbourne Center altimeter
All under control.
30.03. Continue to Harrow as planned.
Cool little feature is you can press this button and you get terrain that you're going to crash into, which is cool.
Contact Melbourne departure on 129.4.
So I've tuned in. They've immediately said to go to another one.
129er
And we stay at 7,000 for a bit longer.
737.
Beautiful night sky out in Melbourne. These coppers will for sure tell me to go higher. I have all the lights on.
737 Melbourne departure altimeter 30.03. Continue to Harrow as planned.
Now we can smoke.
Groove 9er 737 climb and maintain
There's
flight
that
level
climb.
190.
Now for those not in the know, flight level 190 means 19. And I think I have to hit that shit, or will it automatically try and hit? No, I need to hit that shit.
Groove 9er
And I hit it.
737, did you copy?
Oh, and they want communication as well.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 Groove 9er 737.
Hell yeah.
Groove 9er 737.
And then we're off to
contact
another radio
Melbourne
station.
Center on 135.7.
It's going to be too bright in here now, so we'll
Good
just
day.
turn that down. There
Going to 135.7
So apart from the
Groove 9er
absolutely
737.
we go. Hectic takeoff. We basically made it in one piece.
Melbourne Center Groove 9er 737 is at 7,900 feet, climbing flight level 190.
And then once you get in the clouds, you can't even see the graphics of this shit. So that's pretty cool. You can see pretty cool clouds.
737 Melbourne Center altimeter 30.03. Continue to Harrow as planned.
Look, we're finally on our green line. So we should be able to find an ETE somewhere here if we're if we look around. But not right now. Oh, I pressed something. Oh, there we go. Don't know what that. Hell yeah. Where would I find my ETE? Somewhere here, I think. Somewhere here. So many options. It's a simulator. I can push that all the way out to 360 miles. Oh, sorry, 320. And we can have 2 different perspectives. So that's all the way to Canberra. But then, oh, it's done the same on both. Okay, that's fail RP. I was going to cool feature where you can have separate, but no, they literally locked. Maybe I need to press a button to unlock that. Who knows? Who cares? All right, let's get an external view now that we're banging our way up to flight level 19. That's not it. Pitch blackness too. No. Man, they've changed it since I played this game last. Oh. There we go. Look at that. Departing Melbourne. Fuck you, Melbourne. Heading to the capital, Canberra. So you can have some pretty cool graphics. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, okay, it's not the coolest. Anyway. And there is Dom Flight Sim. Also in the A20. And he is at like level 26. I think we failed for a low flight level, so we might not go much higher than 19, to be honest. Did I put the gear on? I did, yeah. I think I'd be getting some warnings if I didn't by now. Once we pass, I think it's 18 or 16. Once we pass, I think 18,000 feet, we just pitch this to standard. We don't need to be bleeding the APU considering that we're not using it. I think if I turn off the batteries, I literally stall it. Let's not do that. It's a lonely plane. Man, I wish I was playing copywritten music right now. So our auto throttle is finally working, only 4.8%. I think we should probably get ready for the next exciting thing that was going to happen in this journey, which is maybe going higher than 19,000. I know, I'm blown away too. Where the fuck is my ETE? So 19 nautical miles until Themis is our next, I believe, our next waypoint. Up here is direction of wind, that's 264 degrees, and speed is 55 knots, I believe. GS is ground speed, so 442 knots, and TAS is total airspeed, I believe.
Group 9737, contact Melbourne Center on 125.2.
That's my ATC car.
Good day.
Good day. Oh, it's fucking scrolled all the way up. That's annoying.
Going to 125.2 Groove 9er 737. Melbourne Center, Groove 9er 737 is passing 17,800 feet, climbing flight level 190.
That icon there
Groove
is our vertical speed, so that 1,200 per minute, I believe, in this reading.
Continue to Themis as planned.
So, give me 3.005 for altimeter, but I think we've passed 18, so we'll just hit standard, and it will go to 2992, I believe. So this is where everyone gets Spotify open and we're listening to On the Road Again on repeat, basically. Okay, so I think because we hit 19, we're winding everything
Group
back.
90737
Nope,
climb
I think they told me.
maintain flight level
Ah.
250.
250. Isn't that thrilling? We've just been given an order to go to 250. Poof. Don't see that every day. Stay tuned for more altitude changes. You don't want to miss them. Oh yeah. So.
Group 90737, please acknowledge. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
So as we
Group
do get higher,
90737.
eventually we will start reaching the maximum theoretical speed that the engines can produce. I know with the A20, at least in this game, its max altitude is about 30, I don't know, like 38,000? Wait, I don't know, in this game at least. It seems to be not good at getting to 38,000 without serious issues. I believe we're also having speed fluctuations because the wind speed is actually quite significant. Don't quote me on that though. So here's at 26, if that's accurate. Game could have glitched, who knows. We're at 25. But that's cool. Well, a bit of separation happening. I know, pretty cool, pretty awesome. Still looking for my... Aha. So, because we did a flight plan, our ILS, or our instrument landing system, will lock onto frequency 109.50, which apparently is for...
Jetstar 475 contact Melbourne Center on 135.7.
Is for the
Good day.
runway 35 that we're landing on. And once we capture that radio signal on the ILS,
135.7
will hopefully capture us and guide us down by the autopilot. Now, I haven't done ILS in Flight Sim for about 4 months now, and there's been a lot of updates, and I was always missed it. Also, there was some weird glitches at Canberra where it would literally send you into the hillside before you managed to I'd get to the runway, so we'll see, we'll see. That's the worst part, is usually I end my flights just smashed into the ground because I've miscalculated very badly. I think I might get a refreshing beverage while we watch this plane ride happen. Maybe a coffee, if you would. But I'll give you a more entertaining camera angle. And the menus are so more laggy than they were beforehand. We look forward, not backwards. See, even at 25,000, that's pretty cool. I hope they don't contact me on 86. Anyway, BRB. Alright, groove factor is back. So one thing that I think pilots don't have, that I have, is coffee placed precariously over on desks that could be knocked over by a joystick at any time into the electronics. So, no, there's challenges with flight simming. That's all I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? Sorry, why did I just... You can have some fun when you wait to get to your destination by playing with the virtual lights. That's pretty cool. Where are we at? See? We're almost nearly there. Can I say, I don't think this landing is going to be successful because I'm pretty sure that whole ILS Y versus Z has somehow made our landing into what looks like a circle. But we'll wait, you know, we'll wait to see what happens, I guess. Have I missed calls from flight ATC? I have not. Good, nobody, excellent. Oh, hang on a second. This looks nasty.
Melbourne Centre Groove 9er 737 requests destination change.
This means I think there was a conflict between what I had put in the flight plan and what's displayed on the dash.
Squawk 1202.
Oh no, what have I done?
Groove 9er 737 cleared to Canberra Airport as
This is
filed.
actually this is
Squawk
not good.
1202.
I may have.
Groove 9er 737 read back correct. Radar contact flight level
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
250.
I don't want to go to
Continue
fucking.
to errant turning and following heading 045.
Actually, maybe I do need to get to
Proceed on course
13,000.
descent and maintain 13,000 feet.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. That might be the only way to get down in time. Actually, usually the ATC, especially before the updates, the ATC was renowned, at least in Australia, for giving you altitude changes either way too early or way too late. And of course, if it's way too, oh god, yes. And of course, if you're way too late on the altitude changes, you end up having to basically nosedive in order to not overshoot.
Continue to errant turning and following heading 045. Resume on navigation descent and maintain 13,000 feet. Groove 9er 737.
And because Australia doesn't matter to the Americans or whoever, you know, developed this game, it was a challenge sometimes. Because I assume the US airports had more TLC with their approaches. So just is ILS frequency 10950 says nothing in regards to the direction of said runway, like Y or Z basically. Maybe a bit confused on that. But you know, fuck it. Gives a shit. It's weird, it's like we're getting ready for an approach, but we're still miles out. Oh well. Yeah, what is that? It's like I've hit the go around button, but I shouldn't be going around. I think I'll just whack on the approach button when we get a ping on the ILS. That's gonna take us for a while ride though. Especially if I put in the wrong radio frequency. Maybe I can work out something on the GPS map. So what is that? And why is that happening to me? Is it showing me the approach I should take if I want to go around? I am nervous, to say the least. Well, we'll soon find out, But we are about to enter the pattern, I believe. See, this is fuck-eyed, right? Because 20,000 but it's in purple. Pretty sure that means that that is what was set in the flight plan that I should be at for Aaron. But I've been instructed by ATC to go to 13,000. We'll go to 13,000 if we can. Okay, so now we change to flight level 130. Hey, good thing I picked that up, otherwise we might just been. Actually, no, we would have got nagged by the ATC. For real, for real. Don't need that anymore. Audience engagement time. If you think the autopilot is going to do a good job and be correct with its landing, type in Y. If it's going to go berserk, type in berserk. There's a prize at the end of this. I won't tell you what it is, but it's a holiday to Brisbane. Oh, we can do exciting pre-flight checks soon. That'll also be thrilling. Just look up here for a bit. Let's turn CrossFit up, let's see what happens. Who knows? Who cares? Somebody to the brightness up on the screens in the plane, that's pretty cool. Oh, why? Okay, guys, yeah. Gonna work wonderfully well. Also, I don't like the play on words there, so you're disqualified from the competition. I'm super tired, so that's why I'm not really speaking as coherently as I should. Big chainsaw day. Big vibes. Let's just stare at... Okay. Wait, what? So that's the flight, that's a flight computer, which is what the autopilot is reading off. Theoretically, we have a backup radio here, and if I wanted to, I could click on ILS here, manually tune in the frequency for the ILS, and I'm pretty sure if I hit the approach button after that, it would then immediately override this. But unfortunately, I don't have the app on my phone, which you can quickly look up ILS frequencies for runways. So I'm going to trust that 10950 is going to be the one that works out for us on this approach. Who knows? I also like the idea that I'm streaming, but I have the worst possible, like we'll just keep it on like this angle here for, you know, yeah, the inoperative thing really adds to the effect, and we'll just keep it on this position for a while. See, that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. If we had rain, which we wouldn't at this altitude anyway, probably we would probably be above most of the clouds. We would turn on the wipers. Cool feature. I can turn off systems here. I'm pretty sure if they're not in op, which they all are. So if you buy the premium planes from third parties, they make all the buttons work. You can have horns and everything. I think these ones do work. Oh, we're encountering turbulence for some reason. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to turn some lights on so maybe we can get some rebound off some clouds. Don't want nose lights on. Oh. And we're going to have to put the seat belts on the smoking turned on for sure. So, I'm nervous, because once we hit this checkpoint, I don't know what is going to happen. ATC seems to be quite pleased with how we're progressing though with the altitude, because they're not nagging us. It is bright. There we go, isn't that relaxing? You can see why I did camera now. Sydney would take an extra like 20 minutes. Mind you, having said that, the flight plan might just work. I don't think I've actually successfully ever done ILS into Canberra because the settings have all been wrong all the time, or it's been user error. Okay, anti-ice, I should explain that cool feature. If the outside, where's the outside temperature in this bad boy? It would be in center console somewhere. So something temperature, total air temperature, something air temperature. Anyway, if it was raining and it was like condensating and like freezing up, it would give a shit about icing, and then I would press these buttons and hopefully we wouldn't stall. But basically, ice would accumulate on the wings, create more drag, and then we would have to power up more to compensate for that until the engines stall out because they haven't got enough power for it. I think. from all those YouTube videos I'm watching. Yeah, it would be user error. Yeah, okay. Alright, assholes. Haters. Oh, also, because we're under 18,000 feet, let's switch back to, 300, I think it was 5 to be honest, but anyway. Did they give me altimeter? They did not. Well, they should on the next one, I guess. Oh, here we go. This is an exciting moment in the stream where we'll work out what the fuck's going on. So I've pressed the LS button, landing system button. So if you look in the bottom left PFD, it turns on shit. But theoretically, I should capture shit in the left and over here in pink once it caps the radio frequency. Oh, what are we doing? This is looking precarious. Also, I'm pretty sure a plane would not hover at a casual 13,000 for miles as it approaches the airport. I'm pretty sure we'd probably be making the altitude change only now. Okay, maybe is that an airport? No, it's just street lights. Don't worry, everyone. If a pilot says that, be worried too. I would suggest. Okay, it looks like something's happening. Maybe it's just giving me the go around. Maybe that's a new feature that I haven't worked out. If we stick right, we are looking solid though. If we stick left, we are not. Oh hell yeah, I swear we're sticking right. I think we're good. I think we're straight shot in. Okay, time for pre-flight checks. Let's just go maximum auto braking. Let's have anti-skid on. Explanation of auto brakes. I assume, and I've always assumed that when I land it means I don't have to press the brake button. Oh, we'll turn it off. It's too early. Even for the auto brake, it was too early. See, the machine knows best. What's this button over here? Oh yeah, we can. I think they've introduced new. Oh, inoperative. No. Okay, they're all inoperative. No. Oh, I was about to show off all these cool things they've introduced since I last played, but they haven't. They're still just not there. Oh, I've left the stream in a boring position again. That's not good. So this is the worrying thing, is I'm hoping that ATC will give us a, like we need to get down by Poly, I assume, and I think if I look in flight plan, I can actually, so at Poly, I should be 10,550, I don't know why it does the 550 specifically, I think that's just the flight sim computer being like, that's how you do it. So once we hit Poly, we've got to get cleared for 10,000. Preferably we want to just start hitting like 7,000 now, basically. But it's fail RP if you don't follow ATC, their guide downs. And we have, to be fair, we have got 35 nautical miles until we have to be at 10,550. Ah, there we go, see. God, that's fun. The best fun you can have, playing with the virtual lights. Doobie Dark, I think that patch over there might be our strip, as it were. Like a vault. And it's no point requesting altitude decreases because the ATC basically gets snickers and nod and says yes for sure, and then immediately corrects itself to what you should be in the flight plan, like a robot. Oh, exciting news. Oh, we're just getting handed off.
Good day.
Good day.
133.15.
I think you're not allowed to actually voice chat with other players in this game because there'd be too many N-words. And, you know, it costs Microsoft too much money to try and get the technology to filter that out. If Melbourne Centre doesn't clear me for at least under 10,000 feet, we are, it's not looking good. Ah, altimeter 30010. There we go. Very exciting. They've got to change my altitude soon, I think, hopefully. Otherwise it is going to be one hell of a quick hot landing, which would be exciting for the viewers. I'm going to have a sip of coffee, hang on. I left it in the kitchen. Hang on. Okay. I haven't missed anything from ATC. Oh boy, this is going to be a hot one. What's going to be more funny is, actually I'm pretty sure at this altitude we're not even going to capture a radio signal for the ILS. Again, this is just me. I've only ever played flight sim, I'm not a pilot. So, no idea. But I'm pretty sure, like for example, if we're too high, we're not going to capture the glide slope, sorry. So, there'll be no vertical guidance, which is, you know, appreciated. And I mean, what's the point? I mean, this is the most exciting stream because what's the point of looking at him when we can't see anything? So what's can we find out our approach information from here? Where the fuck do I find that? And also, pressing buttons but like not deleting shit, also important. Okay, runway 35. So the approach, oh fuck, I don't fucking know. To be honest. No, this is what we want, I think. I don't want to activate approach phase, because then I think I'll fuck it up. I don't want to direct to, that would also fuck me beyond belief. Are we seriously not getting changed on altitude yet? I mean, to be we'll see. It's also, I've just realised, the reason, okay, so the yellow gives us an estimate speed and that all bounces around the place because we've got, backwind, as I call it. Nobody else calls it that, but I do. It's coming directly up our ass, so it's causing the engines to accelerate, decelerate, to try and hold 240. I also realised we've been stuck at 240 because the stupid fucking autopilot, it's like speed limits, and they're like, alright, so because you're approaching XYZ, you're going to be at 240. Also, I think it's more based on altitude. If we were higher, we would be able to go faster. So it's a fucking slow haul into, So at Poly, they said we should be at 10. I guess it wouldn't take that much to actually get us down to 10. 13,000, but, I mean, we're about to miss it. I hope this ATC knows what it's doing, man. I really do. I'll have a kaput. It must give us. It must make us lower soon, surely. Yeah, I'm being paranoid, overthinking it. It's been so long, I can't actually remember what a good altitude pre-landing should be. To be fair, it's better to be at 13 than 25, that's for sure. I'm amazed I managed to vaguely start it up too. God, I'm good at this game. They have been in their seatbelts for an awfully long time. I think we're good. I think maybe that's just a new feature where they actually visualize the go around, or was it back course? I can't remember, but the go around thing. 3 months ago, they didn't have that. Game was released like last year, holy fuck. And now, the autopilot's going into this speed because I think we've entered the zone, as I call it. And the problem is you can't really decelerate or, you know, go down. When you've got a speed cap of 200, you can't really go down very fast because the plane will try and maintain 200s. Of course, if you're going down, you're going to be going down at speed. So, to keep your cap at 200, it's not going to be very aggressive on the nose down, so to speak. Fuck it, what if I press up on the altitude? Will it go back to what's programmed in there? Oh! Oh no. I was expecting a altitude change and instead it's just a handoff. This is... okay, so see here? Okay, at least something's happening. We have picked up the ILS. So that is something Canberra or something. 10950 and we're 25 miles out. That doesn't look good. That's indicating that we're way off the 8 ball there. But maybe it might line up once we actually get on course. Who knows?
Melbourne Centre, Groove 9er, 737, 13,000
They
feet.
better lower us pretty soon, though.
Groove 9er, 737, Melbourne Centre, altimeter tree 0.15,
Ah,
continue to
1.5, another altimeter change. This is exciting. It hasn't lowered us. Okay, we'll stay here, I guess. This is... I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be a messy, hot landing. Still don't know where the airport is. Oh, no, we're just getting handed off again. Okay, we're getting handed off to Canberra approach. If they don't lower us, I don't know what's going on here, folks.
Going to 125.9er, Groove 9er, 737.
By about 10 miles, if we are not low,
Canberra
it's gonna be
approach, Groove 9er, 737, 13,000 feet.
Please send me lower. Oh, this is another exciting moment of this. Is it going to take us off to the left? Who knows? Altitude change. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with this? Okay, I think Canberra is officially glitched. The ATC I have. So they just handed me onto Canberra approach for the approach, and now they're handing me just back off to Melbourne Centre as if I was just some random aircraft going about my business. This is cooked.
Melbourne Centre,
Fuck it. If I go up, what does... yeah, see? This fucking motherfucker will put me lower, hopefully.
737, Melbourne Centre, altimeter tree 0.15, continue to NREP as planned.
Oh boy. Why are we making that hard left, though? Why are we making that hard left, though? NREP is planned. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong, everyone. Okay, we're gonna hand fly this bad boy. But with auto speed on. This is where it becomes thrilling, everyone. Oh no. Who's that? Dirty... I think it's Dirty Harry. Oh, it's just gonna see me. Absolutely. Oh fuck, the airport is right there, everyone. That is my strip for sure. Okay, this is not good, by the way. This is terrible. But, fuck it, we'll work it out, everyone. At least with auto throttle, hopefully it'll be a bit easier for me to control speed. Ah! This ain't good.
737 contact Canberra approach on
Oh,
125
things you hate to see. That. I should contact Canberra approach. They'll be able to help me out. Ah, this is very stressful now. See, this is the problem. Is it's boring as batshit until you have to land, and then everything goes wrong. So we're gonna take an eyeball approach on this, but if we could get clearance for landing, hell yeah, brother.
737 is passing 12,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
We are climbing to 30. You never sent me lower. Okay, so Canberra is still officially cooked in terms of ATC and knowing the approach. Well, you know what? We are going to do this absolutely manual. See, we're breaking the speed pretty badly at 220 here. They don't want us above that. Oh, that's because I got the flaps down. YOLO. So we're going to do what I like to call the drop down, which is a technical term. See, okay, there's someone called DNR Trident who is going to see me on this super aggressive drop. And yes, I'll put the gear down, but not now. Oh no.
Overspeed.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the flaps.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay, so we're very high. And I'm pretty sure they'll be tuned to that radio station so they can hear it too. So we're just gonna speed up. Lose a lot of altitude.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Ignore that, that's normal.
Overspeed.
The gear is down, which is good, but it also means we could probably drag the, we need to lose a lot of speed, actually.
Overspeed.
Groove Niner, 737 acknowledge, last transmission.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
We might actually need to whack on the speed brakes as well. This guy is going to be in for a treat if I land this, by the way.
Overspeed.
See, you can hear the beeping of the ILS, which is good.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
See, the fucking ATC never lowered us enough in time. So now I have to absolutely fang it to the ground and hope that I don't kill the, absolutely kill the, flaps. Oh good, 2,500 though. We're on our way. We're going up, everyone. So the gear is down, so that's... please take the speed brakes off.
737, did you hear my last transmission?
We're good, we're good. Oh, I left the terrain button on, that's not good. I don't want to know what I'm about to crash into. This is going to be hella quick.
1,000.
1,000, alright. We don't probably want to be going this low anymore. If I'm not going to make this, to be honest. Oh, so this is cool, because this is like peer pressure. DNR Trident has lined up on the runway, and he's about to look at an A20 absolutely tank into the ground. Ah! I'm like that Nicolas Cage in that Christian film. Oh, but frequency change is approved. I didn't actually get approval for landing, to be honest.
60.
40, 20, 40. Also, what I usually like to do is bounce off as soon as I land.
20. Retime.
Oh, brakes! I didn't set the auto brakes. This is my failure. Okay, well, the game considered that a successful landing. I do, I think. See, so it wasn't my fault. They just didn't lower us in time, and also maybe the autopilot decided to direct us off to the left for some reason. And you know, we'll just cut in here. Excellent. All in all, no, I'm not going around Casey. That Trident cover lined up, ready for takeoff. He would have seen, well, an illegal landing, that's for sure. It wasn't approved. And yeah, sure, we'll park here. Why not? Usually, you know, wait and get your assigned parking bay and everything. But look at this copper. He's just directing me. He's like chipper as fuck about it. Park brake on. And we'll just, there's a checklist you're supposed to follow, but we just turn off the battery. Oh, shit, the lights are still on. How do I turn off? Oh, engines. And, Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of a hero when it comes to it, Casey. Yeah, I should have fucking crashed into Trident, you are right. Well, anyway, that was, a success, all in all, a successful operation. As you can see, the ATC fucked up, and, oh, continue, no, I want to exit this. Yeah, so exciting times ahead. But, alas, the settings for camera fucked up.